Happy spooky season, everybody!
Yeah, you look very spooky, Bethany.
Ooh, thank you. You look like you've come fresh from the prairie. Did you have some goats to milk? What's going on?
I milked my goats and then I made out with a gentleman suitor underneath the magnolia tree.
You're wearing the puffiest of puff sleeve. I love this. Is it a full dress?
No. It's just a shirt. It's rented. I don't know. It came in the mail, so
I
I'm wearing
love
it.
it.
Thank
love
you.
it. I love it. I would
Thank
trust you to I would trust you with my goat husbandry and my cream creating and my butter churning.
What is going on, everybody?
Hi everyone.
So we've got Carrie in the house. Carrie's got a great story. Carrie, if we invite you on, will you come up? Because I know some people don't like to come on, and we totally get it. I saw very briefly about Carrie's 8-gallon bucket story with the human molar in the Facebook fan group. I know, Bethany, you definitely haven't heard it yet. So
I haven't. I'm not really on Facebook.
Yeah.
Zaida hears an echo. Does anyone else hear an echo?
Oh, no.
It's a weird tech day. No echo for some people. So maybe Zaida log out and log back in, maybe?
Yeah, try it.
Maybe
Sorry,
that.
Zaida.
That might work. Sorry, Zaida. Ugh. I want to. Yeah, I definitely want to hear this molar story. Hi.
Hey guys.
How's it
What's going on?
Well, it's been an interesting week.
Okay.
Yeah.
As someone who doesn't know anything, what
Yeah.
what happened vis-a-vis a bucket and a molar?
So the story is we were having this witchy weekend at my friend's house. And like literally wearing witch's hat, sitting around a bonfire in the middle of actually St. Paul. And
do you know my mom?
You asked me about your uncle because I'm actually the one that's from Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
Oh, do you know my Uncle Con?
Yeah, you asked me about him. I still don't. I haven't met him yet.
He's lovely. Fun fact, he's my uncle that speaks with an accent, even though he's from America. I talked about him on the show. That's my uncle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know him. Maybe I'll meet him.
Continue. Sorry.
No, that's fine. So, during this like little witchy ceremony that we were having, my friend's husband said, hey, we can have like a bucket of crystals around the bonfire. That's kind of witchy. And we're like, hell yeah, bring it out.
Yeah.
So he brings out this 8-gallon bucket of rocks, like mostly just landscaping rocks that had some crystals mixed into it that he thinks he got about 10, 15 years ago from North Carolina. And in that bucket of rocks, as we're digging through it in the middle of the night with literal headlamps on, I come across a human molar, which I did post to the Facebook, as Kathleen said. And our good friend, Taste Bud Joanna, mentioned it to her mom, who is a dentist, who said, it is not an implant. I thought it was an implant because I have it with me right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
So
That's
cool.
a tooth.
It's a tooth.
It's a real tooth.
There we go. So I was wondering if it was even an implant at all, because there's a loop at the end of it. And she said, no, it's probably just a tooth that somebody turned into a pendant or like a charm or something like that. So digging through a bucket of rocks, and that's what I come across.
That's
if it's witchy or haunting or true crime, who knows? But
maybe they're dead.
Maybe they're dead. I mean, so are you going to do anything with it? Like, are you going to turn it into a necklace?
Well, the majority of taste buds did say to turn it into an earring or a necklace of some sort. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to continue to honor the tooth.
I mean, so Jess and I are on the same page. Jess said the amount I'd pay for a human tooth at a stupid oddities shop, and you get one for free. You get one in a bucket of rocks.
This is amazing. Bethany, I famously have your tooth, Bethany, because you slipped it into my purse that one time, and I just have moved with it.
You know what?
I could turn your tooth into a necklace and then re-gift it back to you for
Kathleen,
your birthday.
That would be amazing. I would love that. But who's this Doge?
This is Pippin, the mismarked corgi.
Pippin, the mismarked corgi? You're such a perfect Doge.
Hi, puppy.
Into
What's
you.
going on?
Pippin.
Oh, how
Since I'm
cute.
here, I thought you should meet her.
But
Wait,
who's such a
Carrie,
good girl?
I gotta ask you, did you have like a
Yes.
cocktail of choice for sitting around the bonfire? What were you all drinking?
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
We're gonna go hard on Witchy Weekend.
What
That's
is your whiskey
serious
of
stuff.
choice?
It all depends. My usual drink is Jameson. We've got Willet on deck and Basil Hayden toast.
Ooh.
Toast. I
Ooh.
like toast.
Toast.
I like
I'm a
basil.
Balvenie girl, but it's expensive.
Ooh. Yes.
It's very expensive. So
I like apple juice
Worth
in
it,
my
worth
whiskey
every-
glass
yeah,
that looks like whiskey.
that's the
I
way to
never
do it.
Right? Well, Carrie, thank you so much for coming on and sharing the
Thanks,
story.
guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
Oh,
Bye.
that's so cool.
Isn't that well? What a fun gift, or not a gift, but like what a fun thing to buy. You just buy like an 8-gallon bucket, and who knows what's in it.
I mean, and it's also like, what a perfect thing to happen during a witchy evening is you find a human tooth. You know, normally you have to pay extra for that. What is everyone doing for Halloween? Does everyone have Halloween plans? The veil so thin. So if you're going to do something with the other side, that would be the night to do it.
It's a Monday, which is
it's a
kind of a
Monday.
lame day for Halloween.
I know. Ariel, Jess is going to Ariel. Amazing. Jess, what are you dressing as? Do you have to dress as something that can do Ariel? Chelsea's getting married.
Oh, cool. Congratulations, Chelsea.
Aubrey.
That's so fun.
Oh, your birthday's Halloween, Aubrey. I forgot about that. You're going to be at Disney's Hollywood Studios. You're going as a rainbow, Jess. That's perfect. That's
a
rainbow can do anything. They're already up there.
Now, Bethany, you and Dennis have something fun planned for Halloween, don't you? What is it?
Yes. So Dennis and I are doing a live stream. We have, Aunt Tilda and Uncle Van, your spooky aunt and uncle that your parents don't let you see anymore.
Yes. Dennis looks so beautiful in your like trailer of him as Uncle Van. Like
he did his own makeup patterned after silent film stars.
Cool.
Because you know how like silent film stars men would wear like lipstick and like pancake makeup and like they'd have like a smoky eye. So he did his makeup in that style. And so Aunt Tilda and Uncle Van are doing a live Hallow stream Halloween night starting at 7 Eastern Standard Time. And it is like a family friendly, no swearing. It's going to be like fun, spooky, not scary. There's no blood or guts or anything. It's like, Aunt Tilda will be giving advice and reading from, scary stories to tell in the dark. Uncle Van's reading his Marvel cards to tell your future. Lots of fun stuff.
Where can I tune in to see you? Is it on Dennis's Patreon or is it on Twitch?
It's on YouTube, actually. We had a lot of people request YouTube.
Fun.
So it's
Okay,
youtube.com. I'll actually put it in the chat. Zaida knows what's up. YouTube.com.
Yeah.
Tube.com/DCallow. It'll be there and it'll stay there. So it's free to watch. It's free to rewatch. We'll be taking like tips, but it's a free stream and it's like an hour. So you can have it on the background. Whatever. It'll be fun. It'll be really good.
There was that movie that was making headlines the scary movie where people were like fainting and throwing up in the movie theater.
Terrifier 2.
So this weekend I rented Terrifier 1.
You did?
Have you seen it? Has anybody in the chat seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Holy Moses.
Were you terrified?
I was not terrified. It is just so gross. Like, I love horror movies. I got my love of horror movies from you, but I like horror movies that are smartly done and don't just gross you out to gross you out.
Sure. Yeah.
And this was definitely, I'm going to gross you out to gross you out type thing. And I think it was filmed like in Long Island and New Jersey, different parts of New Jersey. And my brother, so I watched it with my brother and my mother because, family film.
Family. Yeah, of course.
And my poor mother, we bought it instead of renting it because it was $1 more. It was like $5.99 instead of $4.99, and we're like, we're gonna want to watch this all the time.
Oh yeah.
And now we're trying to figure out how to delete it from her Amazon account so it doesn't ruin her algorithm.
Yeah,
because
her
that's
algorithm's
how bad.
heft. So if you don't know
bad.
Terrifier, the description on Wikipedia is a crazy clown stalks and tries to kill 3 women in a wretched old apartment building on Halloween night.
Yeah, it's really so nasty. And because I don't think anyone should watch it, I'm going to share a really disgusting part with you.
Yeah.
He hangs a girl naked,
of course,
upside down from her ankles. So she's, hanging. Then he takes a saw and through her vagina just saws her whole body in half.
I don't need that. I don't need that. Oof, indeed.
It was really uncomfortable watching that with my mom.
What's the plot of Terrifier 2? Because I know it's like super exciting that Terrifier 2 did well. And we talked a little bit about it on the episode coming out this week.
Yes.
But it was like, again, like a pretty low budget.
The clown comes back and he wants more revenge or something.
I mean, its budget was $250,000 and it made $5.3 million.
Wow. Well, the first budget was $100,000.
So they,
they upped it.
They got a larger budget and that's the cool thing about like horror films is that they can be indie and fans will still go see them, right? Like,
yes,
I've said this before. I think it was from the Ruined podcast, but they were talking about how there's like really no other genre that can do an indie film that can make $1 gajillion. Like you don't see indie rom-coms making millions of dollars. You don't see indie sci-fi movies making millions of dollars, but you see indie horror films consistently doing well.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Did anybody else watch any good scary movies over the weekend? Let us know in the chat.
Anybody? We watched Misery over the weekend.
Oh, on what's the network? I can't think of.
Oh, we have it on. We just watched it on Blu-ray. Does anybody like falling back in love with like physical media, like having the thing? Because I've heard many stories about people who like bought something on Hulu to own it. But then if they don't have the right version of Hulu, they don't get to have the movie, even though they pay for it. Like that. The Grey still has all their DVDs.
Yeah.
Murder, She Wrote on Roku. Oh, Kathleen, you're a Murder, She Wrote girl.
Such a snatcher that Jessica Fletcher, she's so snatched. Culture Shock on Hulu. I have never purchased a movie on any of the streaming platforms until Terrifier on my mom's account, but I know people that do. I haven't heard any complaints, but I've really been feeling like there's a lot of nothing to watch out there.
Yeah, I think that the other thing I really like about like physical media is that it doesn't buffer. You just can watch it. It's not like and they can also, from what I've heard, and if I'm wrong, correct me. If let's say you buy your favorite movie, which is
You've Got Mail.
And they decide that there's a scene in You've Got Mail that they no longer want in the movie, and they edit it out. You now have the edited version, not the original.
Oh,
so
I see what you mean.
You can't control what version you have.
Yeah.
But
devil's advocate.
Sure, yeah.
It's better for the environment.
Absolutely. Totally. Less clutter, less stuff being made.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's maybe because, I don't know, I need to hold things in my hands.
No,
so
I get it.
I like to have them.
That said, I can't remember the last time I actually physically popped anything in the DVD and watched it.
I hadn't until I moved in with Dennis and he has all the stuff,
Yeah.
Books. Samantha, I'm the same way. I feel that way about books. I need physical books.
Neil says that, but I'm like, we only have a certain amount of space. We're going to run out of bookshelf space. And so I typically don't buy books.
Oh, I buy too many. I just love looking through the booklets and the boxes with the movies and CDs. Yeah, totally. I like looking at all the stuff. I like looking at the pictures.
Like when you used to get the CDs and then read the lyrics.
Yeah, I get the liner notes.
Yeah.
That's what public libraries are for. Yes, absolutely.
That's what my Apple TV does when I open up the music app. It'll play the lyrics on screen when the song is
so
playing.
cool.
Which is kind of cool, yeah. Have you listened to the new Taylor Swift?
No, I have not. Have you, Kathleen?
No, I haven't.
I know some people in the chat have been like playing it on repeat.
I know. I've been hearing a lot about it. I hear it's very good. And I kind of like that she does it on her own terms. Like she just kind of releases everything. Oh, I got Lissa guy on teeth.
Oh no!
She releases everything all at once, and she does it the way she wants to do it. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely can. If anyone can, she can.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of physical things,
mm-hmm.
I have a game of They Sure Know What They Want for That ready.
Oh, yes.
Does anybody want to play? It's the Schoolhouse edition because Schoolhouse sure knows what they want for that.
It's funny that you bring this up because I was just thinking about Schoolhouse the other day and how I haven't been targeted by them in a while.
What's going on?
I know. I don't know. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Can I go? I have to show you. I want to show you a picture of my grandma who this game is named after because she's the one who used to say, they sure know what they want for that.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'll be right back.
So while Bethany's gone, let's talk about all of the world's secrets. Welcome to the cult. Going back in the chat, reading what's going on. Folklore, yeah, people talk about Taylor Swift's folklore. Oh, I have a question for everybody. Does anybody watch New Amsterdam on NBC? Anybody? Because I just finished season 1, and I don't know if I should keep watching it.
What show?
New Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
It's a New York. It's like the New York version of Grey's Anatomy, kind of.
Yeah.
Like a hospital type thing.
Yeah. This is Grandma Alice.
Oh, hi, Grandma Alice.
She's awesome.
I love it. She's adorable. Look at those glasses. Wait, hold it up. Put it next to your face. You're channeling her with the glasses. All you need are some pearls. I love it. Is it your mom's mom?
Yeah.
Amazing.
She's awesome. Hi, Amber. I'm so glad you're able to make it first time. We're so happy to have you.
What up, Amber?
All right. We're about to play They Sure Know What They Want for That. Shout out to you, Grandma Alice. Okay. First thing. This winter cabin. Let's see if I can. Here we go. It's a winter cabin incense smoker set. Okay. So it's like this big.
Mm-hmm.
And it sits on your tabletop. You put incense in it, and it puffs the incense smoke out. Mm-hmm. It is 4.5 inches high, 7 inches wide. It is made out of wood.
Okay.
Let's see. Grace's guess is $250. Michelle says $78, $175, $50.
$95.
Kathleen, I think you got closest without going over. They want $99 for this tiny little incense smoker.
Oh, no.
This is actually probably actual size.
Incense, it's carcinogenic. Don't put it on in your house.
I love incense.
I know you do. You love candles too, and I hate to sound super crunchy right now, but you can't buy candles from TJ Maxx or Marshall's because those are like the candles that fall off the back of the truck and they have all sorts of terrible chemicals in them. And you have to, if you're going to buy candles, you have to buy like the posh ones with like the clean ingredients. And I don't even like using the word clean as a descriptive for ingredients, but it's true. The other chemicals will give you headaches. I know. I took a candle making class.
Did she actually let you make a candle or did you just watch her make a candle?
No. I made a candle.
Okay,
and it was the first time I ever burned through a whole candle.
Wow.
Because it didn't give me a headache because it was all like natural wax or whatever.
That's great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one, I tried to print it out, but it didn't print out a picture. It's just an ottoman. Okay. You just put your feet on it.
It looks like a shadow.
It's the shadow of an ottoman. It is, inspired by vintage designer blah, blah, blah. It's solid and clean in form and serves as the ideal backdrop for a diverse array of textural fibers, blah, blah, blah. It's an ottoman. How much do you think they want for that?
What's the color?
You can get it in many colors, white or some sort of orangey something.
What's the fabric?
Neutral.
Neutral. What's the size?
Ottoman size.
Okay.
Like ottoman size.
Ottomans can be pretty expensive. I'm Michelle K. I'm gonna hover around Michelle K. I'm gonna go $8.90.
$8.90. $1,499 for an ottoman.
Ooh, Aubrey came pretty close. Carrie came close.
1,400. They sure know what they want for that.
Dang.
All right.
What? Oh my God. I mean, you could go to Home Depot. Home Depot. I know. Listen, we're not. I was really miffed at Home Depot a while ago because the president of Home Depot, I didn't agree with his politics.
Sure.
But I've been thinking about companies like that where people call them out and then they change their tune. Companies like that, specifically like Home Depot, they also employ so many people here in the United States that, like, how are we supposed to feel about companies like that?
It's really hard to find a company that you can like support all the way through 100%.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
tough.
know.
We got to do our best.
Well, anyway, I was going to say that you can basically get anything at Home Depot, including ottomans, for much cheaper than that.
You can get anything at Home Depot. Mm-hmm. What about these 3 wooden trees? They're like this tall. There's 3. You get 3 of them.
These little Scandinavian trees.
Thoughtfully made for display on the tabletop above the mantle or an entryway console. The hand-carved wooden tree set adds a lively and nostalgic touch to the home.
Hand-carved.
Hand-carved.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of numbers coming in. 185, 50, 43. Hand-carved, they're going to be 175.
Sometimes you get surprised. $88.
Oh!
I think Jess was closest.
Well, Stephanie
85.
Stephanie said 85. Jess said 85.
Yep. You guys were the closest.
Aubrey said 78. Yeah,
do you want to do one more?
Yeah, please.
All right, let's do... Wait. This one's 2 pages. Okay. One of these chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Is not like the other.
One of these chairs. We've all seen these chairs.
Mm-hmm.
You go to any like cafe.
Bistro chair, yeah.
It's called a Ton 18 bentwood cane chair. All right.
Okay.
Originally designed by Thomas Thornay in the mid 1800s, handcrafted using revolutionary steam bending techniques. Elegant in form, blah, 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 durable yet inviting, graceful frame arch, blah, 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 crafted with care in the Czech Republic. And this is for one chair, by the way. You get one chair.
So steam bending, that means that they got the wood nice and wet and then bent it.
Wet
themselves.
And hot, and they bent it.
So that's like an old art. That costs money.
Steam is expensive.
I say $1,200 for one chair.
You would overpay. This chair is only $300, baby. $299. You get a chair.
Only?
You get a chair. You get a chair. You get a chair. $299.
No, thank you.
It's a bargain, says Liz.
When I'm buying dining chairs, I go on Amazon, and then the one place that you really have to inspect when you're buying a dining chair that isn't like solid wood is you have to go on Target or Amazon or wherever you're buying it, and then inspect the legs to see how realistic it is to real wood. That's the one thing that'll throw you away. Like, I have cannoli sitting here in this chair. The sticker around the metal legs is very realistic wood looking. Wait, cannoli, can I get up?
By the way, David, I think you won the last round. I think you were the closest without going over.
Yeah, baby girl, come in. You come here so I can show people the legs. Okay, you sit here first.
Zaida, you were off by $1. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, Bob's Discount Furniture, bonded leather everywhere you sit.
Look at that. The legs look pretty good for...
Those look great.
Right, for a sticker.
Yeah.
And you can see that they're actually metal.
But you know what? I would prefer metal. Lasts longer.
And then there's like this, like, it even has like a texture to it around the legs. Anyway,
yeah, that's good.
That's my $25 chair from Amazon that I bought 4 years ago.
It's a good chair. You can tell that it's, been loved. Lived in and loved.
Speaking of expensive things, the Powerball. Did anybody buy a ticket? It's tomorrow. It's real big.
What is it? How much is it for?
I think it's now up to $700 million.
Do you have a ticket, Kathleen?
Oh, I have multiple tickets. Bethany.
AFAB has a ticket.
Let me just do like some quick math with you on that.
Sure,
So
absolutely.
if you live in New Jersey, I have a jackpot analysis website.
Okay.
If you live in New Jersey, I would take, okay, first of all, what would everybody take? Would you take it like just cash up front, or would you take the annuity? Annuity is when they pay you a little bit over time. Annuity, in the end, you get more money, but you have to
Okay.
wait for it. You kind of get like a salary from the lottery winning every year. Or would you do the lump sum?
I think I would want the lump sum.
See, I would do the annuity.
Because what happens if I die tomorrow? I want to know that I could have spent all of it today. How much is the annuity? What do you get every year, like typically?
Okay. So if you're from New Jersey, which typically takes out more taxes than other states, if you're from New Jersey, you get every year you get a lump sum. And my lump sum the first year would be 5.5 million.
I would accept that.
And then it goes up every couple years, like a million more, a million more. And in your last year and the 30th year, you make $22 million that year.
Is it taxed differently? This is what people are asking.
No. And that's after taxes. That's what you get after taxes in New Jersey, the 5.5 million. So that would be yours the first year up front.
So I think we're pretty split. I think most people are saying lump sum, but annuity. Also, Kathleen, we have an important question. Mm-hmm. Tatiana asks, I need someone to teach me how to do the lottery. I'm too embarrassed to ask anyone.
Oh.
I think more people have this question than we realize.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to give my sickness to anybody because it's like my one vice, like I guess maybe two. I have wine and I have lotto tickets. Because,
but like, how do you go to a store? Like what does one do?
I used to. And you're just like a bodega or a 7-Eleven or something. And every ticket is $2. So if you hand them $6, you say 3 Powerball or 3 Mega. And then they go, and they print out a little ticket for you. But now what I do is it depends on the state because it doesn't work in every state. But I just go to lotto.com because I can purchase lotto tickets from my phone in New Jersey.
Now, Gray has a good point.
Yeah.
Can you give them numbers you specifically want to play?
Oh, yes, you definitely can. It's a lot easier to do that on your phone.
Okay.
But if you're at a 7-Eleven and you want to give them specific numbers to pay, they'll hand you like a little in school when you used to fill in like the bubble test, like the
like
SATs.
The Scantron?
Yeah. That's essentially what it is. They give you like a little Scantron thing and you can fill it out. The only thing about buying it on your phone is that they charge you like a little bit of a convenience fee or something.
Okay. All right. See? So this is good. I hope that helps, Tatiana.
So if you live in a state where you can do lotto tickets online, lotto.com will work for you. If not, it'll say you don't live in like the right state or something.
Zara also said it's your local 7-Eleven or Wawa and you have to pay cash only.
Yes, they only take cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Online, you could use a credit card.
Okay. I've only bought lottery tickets a couple times.
Oh, it's a sickness.
I mean, it depends.
If you win or not. I won $40 the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do with it?
I bought more tickets.
Bought more tickets. That's where the sickness comes in.
Yeah, I know.
I've only purchased scratch off. See, I feel like scratch off are fun because it feels like you have an active role in it.
The whole thing about playing the lotto for me is daydreaming what I would do with the money.
Sure.
And with scratch offs, it's like you don't even have to wait a day. There's like not even. I like to buy it on a Monday and then play like the results are on a Wednesday, and I spend that whole time going on Zillow and picking out my houses.
So if tomorrow's the day, what time are they drawing? Like, do we have time to buy them in the morning?
You can buy tickets up until 10 o'clock and then the draw at p.m.
PM? Okay.
And then the drawing is at 11 p.m.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
10:59 says David. Okay, good.
Okay. $700 million, Bethany. What would you do?
Okay, I would pay off everyone's debts, everyone I know.
Okay.
And then I would buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are the boring things.
Yeah.
But I would get rid of everything I own.
Yes.
And start a brand new
everything.
Clothes, house.
Yes.
and then I would just hoard it. Like I would hoard it. So I just knew I never had to worry about money again. But I would probably also buy a goat. Because screw everyone who says I can't have a goat. I want a goat. I'm going to name him Black Phillip. Is it going to scare my neighbors? Yes, it is.
I think that I would, in Hoboken, there's an apartment for sale that overlooks Manhattan, and it's like a penthouse, and it has like an outdoor deck overlooking Manhattan. It's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. I would move there immediately.
You would stay in Hoboken despite being a millionaire.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would move to that apartment immediately. I think it's $4.5 million. And I would leave my apartment here the way it is. And every now and then I would come back for a few things, and then after a whole year, whatever I didn't miss or come back for would be donated to a family in need.
Totally.
I would find like a single mother, and I would probably like give them this apartment too, right? And like pay the taxes on it for like 10 years, and then and they get everything that is in it.
See, I think that would be the joy. Like I saw someone say that they would like pay off vet bills for people. Yeah, AFAB. I'm paying off the bills of people at all the vet clinics. See, like I think that would be the thing. Going to the restaurant and leaving your server a $50,000 tip, right?
Yes.
Like something like that I think would be so much fun.
Yes.
And Jill
also,
said student debt then travel.
Buying a huge beach house that would fit my whole family, because I love my family so much, and like all of my favorite memories are just everybody in one house when we're having a big sleepover or something, like something with like 10 bedrooms, so my family and Neil's family and all of our nieces and nephews could come and like have a beach vacation, like live for the whole summer, right? Together. That would be like my big thing that I purchased.
Jess said some girl on TikTok got like a $10,000 lotto win and was filming herself going to schools and paying off lunch debt.
That's amazing. But also, I would just buy those kids food instead, because I'm not giving lunch debt money to the damn state, you know?
I think I have a friend. I had a friend. She died.
Yeah.
But when she was alive, she, during Christmas, would just go to different stores that had layaway. She'd be like, pay off. Like, find a couple layaways, I'll pay them off. And then she would, pay them off. She died. Yeah. My sister was in town the other day, and she was saying how our whole family is just a thing we do where we make stories real sad all of a sudden. And it's not necessarily intentional, but it's like, well, if you say I had a friend, someone usually is like, what happened?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a friend?
It's like when someone posts on Facebook or wherever that someone in their life suddenly passed.
Yeah.
I am the a-hole that's dying to ask how they passed. Like,
how'd they go?
I want to know so badly.
Yeah. What happened?
Right? Like,
what happened?
Was it an aneurysm?
Yeah. Did you cause it?
Was it a spirit?
Did a spirit?
Did they hallucinate in the woods after some bad shrooms? Like, what was it?
Put it in parentheses, and that way it's more of a whisper. And no, not everyone will see it.
We have a little visitor.
Hi, honey bunny.
This is Cannoli.
You have to give her medicine. Dennis is Dennis is taking a bath. I have to give Minerva her medicine. I'm so sorry, but I'll try to do it here so everyone can watch.
Okay.
What?
Bring Minerva.
We should give it to her at the same time. It's okay. I'm going to do it right now. Hold on.
Gray says, I want to know why people are suddenly single on social media. I do too. Gray, it's like 2 months ago, you were happily married, posting pictures of y'all in the pumpkin patch. What happened to your family? Like, where did your significant other go? Samantha said, for the longest time, whenever I saw someone I rarely see, I'd ask them what's new, and I'd say, well, I had cancer, but not anymore. Oh my God, Samantha. That's amazing. I mean, I'm sorry you had cancer, but I'm glad you don't have it anymore. And that's the best way to make someone feel awkward. Oh. Cannoli, come back here, sweet girl.
Come here, Mama. You got to get your Medicino. Get up here.
This is the cat show. If anybody else has a pet that they would like to show off to us, raise your hand in the chat and we'll invite you up on screen.
But you have to promise to do your pet voice.
Yeah.
Get up here, Mama. You got to get your Medicino. Come here.
Stefania says, yes, I have a friend that I wasn't keeping up with and realized all her socials had her husband on it were wiped from her pages. And I don't think they last a year, but I don't talk to her enough to watch. Oh, my goodness. That stuff drives me crazy. I'm such a nosy Nelly.
I mean, sometimes you just got to ask.
Oh, Bethany, there's somebody that I've been meaning to die to discuss with you. We know somebody who got divorced. And,
is it the person we were talking about the other day and we knew it wouldn't last because the person that they married was very cold?
Yes.
We knew it.
And the reason why I figured out that they got divorced because one of the people in this marriage all of a sudden posted that they lived in a different state and that they were starting a new life. And I was like, that's weird. And, then you go to like their partner's Facebook page and it says that they still live in the same state that they lived in before, and you're like, something's fishy here. What kind of medicine is Minerva getting?
It's her beta blockers. She's also got a real goopy eye that will clean afterwards. But it's her beta blockers to keep her heart good.
Oh, Beck says, I was married 6 weeks and had DMs out the wazoo. People actually had the balls to DM you? Dang.
That's crazy.
That's amazing.
Congrats on being married for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Was that faster than Kim Kardashian or less than Kim Kardashian?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Thank you, AFAB. She's pretty great. We love her an awful lot. Yeah. Also, Kathleen, a lot of people were with you about wanting to ask how people died.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's not a good thing. It's not a quality I'm proud of.
Oh, Bex is. Remember when we got that email from Haley Joel Osment, the one who had a taste bud accidentally sleep with her husband?
That's right.
Hi, Bex. How are you?
I think about that story a lot.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I just think about the weird, strange world we live in and how weird, awful that it is that it happened to you, Bex, but also how weird it is. Some people are just so awful.
You're holding your 8-week-old right now. How are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay?
What is your baby's name, if you don't mind telling us?
Do you like your baby? Or did your baby come out kind of an asshole? Or did your baby come out super sweet? You can be honest with us.
Yeah.
I bet your baby's adorable.
Oh, I watched this movie with Emma Roberts and Michael Shannon. And then that guy from Spring Awakening on Broadway who was also in Newsroom. And also in Hush. He's the one, you know the movie Hush with the deaf girl?
Yeah.
He's the bad guy. And I think he's the actual real-life husband of the actress in Hush.
The actress in Hush, isn't she married to the director?
Yes.
Mike Flanagan?
No. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, so it's the bad guy in Hush who is this other actor. Anyway, there's a movie on Hulu called Abandoned, and I just watched it this weekend, and it's Emma Roberts doesn't love her baby right away, and it's about all of her struggles, and then something spooky happens.
Saddest stuff.
Something spooky happens, and then she loves the baby, and I don't want to give too much away, but I really thought that it was like Michael Shannon is usually in like really good movies, and this wasn't that great.
Beck says, sometimes I'm okay. Okay, sometimes is good. Sometimes is a good place to be.
Yeah.
I love her. Her name is Vivian Maeve. That's a great name.
Oh, I love that name. Vivian. I love the name Maeve.
Yeah, it's a great name.
I've heard people naming their children Vivian. Cecily has been a name that I've heard like a couple of times.
I like
Margot is a popular baby name nowadays.
Vivian is my sister's name. She got the better names as Norma.
Oh, Norma.
Don't you hate it? I actually really like the name Norma, though. I think you got a beautiful name.
Norma is sort of in the same category as Mabel. I love the name Mabel, too.
Yep. These like older names that are coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love the name Bellatrix. If I had a girl, I'd name her Bellatrix. I would never let her cut her hair.
Or I like Beatrix.
Beatrix is great.
Yeah, Beatrix.
Yep. I would man. I would name my kids something
Trixie,
real witchy.
Yeah.
Yep. Our cat Mabel is named after Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, that's where I got the name from. Selena Gomez in the first episode. She's telling Steve Martin and Martin Short, my name is Mabel. And I think Martin Short is like, okay, but really, what is it? She's like, Mabel. And he's like, oh, vintage. Okay.
If anybody is old enough to remember the movie My Girl, her name is Isn't it Veda? Veda? Sultanfuss?
Oh,
Veda?
wow,
Is it? No,
that's a
that
hard
doesn't sound
spelling.
right. Vita? What is it?
Vita? My girl,
Veda.
Veda. Yeah, that's what Beck
Veda.
says. Veda.
Thank you. B.O. Aubrey. Here I go, here I go, here I go again, girls. What's my weakness? Bees. Veda.
Megan says my husband wanted to name our daughter Beatrix and call her Trixie. Yes, I love that. So cute.
Norma triggered. Norma, I'm sorry. Trigger warning, my girl. He can't see without his glasses. He can't see without his glasses.
Come here, sweet girl. Come on. Come here. Say hi to the people.
Gray says my paternal grandmother was Vita June. That's great. Sorry,
that's
Jess.
a great name. My grandmother, who was Anne Mara.
Ooh.
She signed someone's wedding guest book, like a very distant cousin, and then like 20 years after she was dead, I did 23andMe and came across somebody in Alabama that I shared DNA with, and I was like, hey, that's weird. Like, I didn't realize I had family in Alabama. And this girl who I connected with on 23andMe said, oh, your grandma was Anne Mara. My sister looked through my grandmother's wedding guest book and named her daughter after your grandmother, even though we just like she liked the name.
Oh, that's really cool.
Like, out there's another Anne Mara related to me that they just like didn't even know my grandma. It's kind of funny.
I love that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff. Oh, Izzy, yeah, you missed my girl reference. Thomas Ian, what's his name? Thomas Jane or whatever his name is, dies from bee stings. Hi, Danielle. Oh, Izzy, don't ever watch it. It's going to make you cry so very hard.
Yes, I haven't seen that movie in a very long time.
Thomas J can't see without his glasses, and he's in a coffin. So it's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
Oh, I got rejected from the Ring app. I tried to post a very serious video.
What?
Bethany.
They can't reject you, can they?
Yep, sure can. I guess there's like, oh no.
Where'd you go?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Where'd you go though?
I don't know.
Aubrey said you're pulling a Kathleen. It's very spooky.
Ooh. It's my new webcam. Hang on, let me make sure it's still plugged in. It's all plugged in. Check. All right, let's try this again.
Oh. Voice of God. Well, while you're doing that, I'll just reapply lip gloss, I guess.
Okay.
Hold on, I can't find it now. Oh,
Bethany,
there it is.
what did you have for dinner today? Anything good?
I had the following items: Brussels sprouts, naan bread, Naan, not None, because it's bread. Fake hot chicken drizzled in honey. So that's what I had. Norma, you had a vegan dinner. What'd you make? There we go. Lip gloss is on. Now Kathleen's fully just gone. No, Kathleen, we can't hear you anymore. This is actually my favorite part because it's like, I know there's an adventure going on the other side. It's somewhere in Hoboken. An apartment is in panic. And it's not funny, but it's fun to know that someone's feeling something, you know? Oh my gosh, Megan is eating sweet potato fries and chicken nuggets. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Oh. Wait. Hassan Minhaj just said on a special that he hates when people say non-bread because non means bread. Good point.
Can you see me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you.
Okay, good. All right. I'm pulling up the video that got rejected from Ring.
What does that mean, it got rejected from Ring?
Okay, so I submitted it. It's from my mom's house.
You submitted it to what?
To her local town Ring, you know.
Like
you can
to
like the Neighbors app.
Okay.
Because Ring is connected to the Neighbors app.
Yeah.
Okay, so very, very dangerous video. Highly dangerous, Bethany.
Okay.
It was a gang outside of my mom's house. Mm-hmm. And I was like, we have to be on the lookout for these this very dangerous gang. And then I got a note back like the administrator of this didn't think that this was all that important. I'm going to hold my phone up to... Okay, I'm going to press play.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Very dangerous gang.
A gang of trash pandas.
Running in groups.
They said no? A malicious gang of trash pandas. They said that it did not pose any imminent threat, so they didn't put it on the app.
They posed an imminent threat of cuteness. Babies with opposable thumbs. Opposable thumb babies.
3 trash pandas.
Oh, speaking of nature, Kathleen, I have to thank you because you gifted me a print a few weeks ago of a raven.
I did.
And I got it framed and it came back.
Oh, let me see.
And it is auspicious. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
I got it back in the mail today. And on this same afternoon that I received this print, a murder of crows did land upon my front yard. And I heard them cawing. And I looked out the window. They did sense my eyes and they flew away. But this is the first time the ravens have come, Kathleen. And it is the day that the print was printed.
It's gorgeous, Bethany.
Is it pretty?
The frame that you chose and the green mat. It's stunning.
Thank you. So thank you for this beautiful gift because it is going to go perfectly in the home that soon will contain so many ravens. My raven children.
I got it from Etsy. I think it came from England. When you do the repost of the replay of this live show, I will post the link to the Etsy shop underneath if anybody else wants to buy it. Because, wow, the quality of that was like really stunning.
Beautiful. So it's like, it's, I guess, pretty famous. It's like an Audubon painting, an old Audubon painting. So there's like different places that reproduce it. And all of the pictures I saw, none of them were as vibrant as the one you had gotten. Like they were all super muted. And this one is like bold and the colors are really, the depth of color is intense.
What does that mean, Audubon?
It's the society that like does bird stuff.
Oh,
like the National Audubon Society. It probably means something too, though. I don't know.
Of oldies but goodies, I have to make a public declaration.
Oh, good.
LaCroix is out.
LaCroix
is out. Polar is in.
Really?
Polar. Okay, look at the rebranding. I don't know if you remember Polar.
I do. It had a polar bear on it.
The rebranding is gorgeous. I know my camera isn't doing a great job focusing. But now, look. So this one is Starfruit Lemonade.
Whoa.
Starfruit Lemonade. I really like the cool flavors. The rebranding, beautiful, like block letters, like a little bit mid-century modern. Here is the raspberry pink lemonade.
Really? Zara, this is beautiful. Zara's asking, is it more expensive?
No, I got at Target. It's the same price, if not cheaper. Here's the kicker. They also make a vanilla flavor that tastes like soda. It tastes like a delicious dessert.
Oh my God. Emma loves the Polar Cherry Limeade. Yeah. Tatiana's been drinking it since high school. And Tia, hello. We're glad you're here. Better late than never, friend.
Welcome. Yeah, so I got a whole bunch at Target, and Neil purchased some trash brand like Waterloo, which has not good branding. I mean,
someone loves Waterloo in this chat.
No,
Kathleen.
Listen, the branding is real thugs. Okay, I'm all about the bright colors and the good fonts.
Sorry, Stefania.
And Danielle just said she likes Waterloo.
Polar orange cream. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go to Target tomorrow.
Yeah, orange vanilla. I got the regular polar vanilla at Acme, which is used to be A&P. But I'm telling you, everywhere you go, you need to be on the lookout for the good new polar flavors.
Polar's at Stop and Shop. Great. I go to Stop and Shop.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
This is wonderful.
I know.
Izzy accidentally texted us a pig nose that was meant to go to their friend.
Amber says I need to start saying fugs.
Jess says, unpopular opinion, but Whole Foods Whole 365 seltzer is top tier. I've never tried this.
Their ginger flavor, their ginger seltzer 365. Excellent.
Amazing. Same time text from Jess.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. And if Stefania, you get fewer options, huh? Maybe you need to move out of Florida just because of the sparkling water situation.
Also, Florida's going to break away and float off the side of this flat earth eventually, so.
It's this flat earth.
Bethany and I were so afraid. I don't know if anybody listened to that.
The bonus episode?
Bonus. Bethany and I were fully ready to get hate emails. And everybody, Bethany, like the feedback has been pretty okay. Like everybody knew I was joking.
Did you put a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode or not?
I did. Yeah.
You did.
I know. I shouldn't have, but I did.
You don't have. I feel like you shouldn't have to. I think everyone here has a sense of humor here in this Patreon.
Yeah.
We have a lot of listeners who are really ready to have their feelings hurt.
I know.
They've big feelings.
Is that Dennis groaning in the background?
Dennis blowing his nose.
Oh.
Big feelings are hard sometimes because you feel so much. And I know it's hard. Sometimes things are jokes.
Yeah, as he says, you bleeped it, and I knew it was Florida.
That was so funny that you bleeped Florida. That made me laugh so hard. Oh my God, I laughed so hard that you bleeped Florida. We were trying not to look like we were slower Delaware.
I left out Texas. I left out Mississippi and Louisiana. Speaking of which, my brother is moving to Mississippi.
Why? Is the government sending him there?
Yeah, his next place where he's going to be stationed is southern Mississippi on the Gulf, in a place called Pascagoula, Pasca something.
That's a choice, says Jess.
and my brother is like a fancy boy. His happy place is Whole Foods. And there's no Whole Foods, and I'm worried for his mental health.
Hot Bert. Pascagoula?
Yeah, Pascagoula. That's it.
You know what? He's going to... It's funny that... What branch of the military is he in?
He's in the Navy, so he's always on the water.
It's funny that he made it through, like, Navy basic training.
Yeah. No, because he graduated an officer. So you don't have to do basic training when you graduate an officer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, but it's still funny that, like, he's in the military and it's not having a Whole Foods that's going to break him.
Yeah. It's totally going to break him. Hopefully there's some good farmers markets, like, knock on wood. But if that boy doesn't have, like, vegan options or organic options, like, he's not going to be okay.
This is not what I expected to hear about Hot Bert.
Yeah.
I really thought Hot Bert was more of like a nothing special for me, I'm a bachelor for life kind of guy.
No. He is a product of me. He enjoys the finer things in life because I have shaped him. I have shaped him since he was a small child.
Are you going to force him to get more than one towel and more than one plate and more than one fork at his house?
Yes, I am. Because, only one person can eat a meal at a time when I go to visit him.
He's part of the Finer Things Club.
He is part of the Finer Things Club.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Maybe as a podcast, we should put together a welcoming basket for him that contains like some things he might not be able to access right away, like a chickpea based pasta.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big one.
You know, like a protein pasta, and like your extra firm tofu, and you know, some cutlery.
He's really gonna miss the vegan pizza at Whole Foods. It's really very good.
Another thing that he could do is, he'll have a car, right?
Yeah. No, Bethany, you can't even drive. There are no Whole Foods in this region. It would be like an 8-hour drive to the closest one.
Could you ship him some Whole Foods vegan pizzas?
I think I'm going to at some point.
Ship him a pallet of them.
Yeah. Gold Belly,
Yeah.
But basically with Gold Belly, you can ship anything.
You can ship anything. Stefania said there's 3 Whole Foods in Mississippi.
Yeah. I wonder if there are any buds that live in Pascagoula. Are you
Doesn't
single?
Amazon own Whole Foods? Yeah, right? Right,
yeah,
Samantha.
He'll have to get shipments of Amazon grocery delivery or whatever.
Yeah.
Gold Belly, Jill, you are missing out. Gold Belly is this amazing service that any food, any sort of takeout food from any restaurant that participates, you can ship anywhere in the world. So once a year, as a special treat, I'll ship my mother's sister in California and New York bagels.
Bagel savior since I moved, says Megan.
Yeah. My aunt got me a Gold Belly gift certificate for my birthday, and I don't know how to use it because I live near New York. So
I was gonna say, could I pay to have Magnolia Bakery's banana pudding shipped to me?
I think about that a lot.
I think about it all the time because I used to live quite literally across the street from one of the Magnolia Bakery locations. Yeah. And so when my mom was over, she and I would drunk walk to Magnolia Bakery. We'd get some of that chocolate banana pudding, and then we get some of the regular banana pudding.
Oh, the Oreo cookie one. There was one Christmas that I was so obsessed with Magnolia that I ordered 2 huge holiday tubs of it, and that was going to be my contribution to Christmas dinner. And Bethany, driving into the city on December 23rd or the morning of December 24th, because everybody's already left the city. Yeah. It was the easiest. Pop in the city, pop out, got my huge tubs of Magnolia banana pudding, and I was the hero at Christmas dinner.
I expected you to say you ate it on the way there because that's what would have happened to me. I've been I meant to bring something and it's not here and it's on my shirt. It's just covering me.
That's why you have to get the little one to go.
Yeah. One for them, one for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. The day, December 24th and 25th, you're right. That's the best day to do all the stuff.
It is. Yeah. Drive into New York, see the tree. You can park on the streets, basically park right next to the Rockefeller tree without any problem. It's amazing.
Everyone's at their Hamptons home or their upstate home or their Jersey home.
Yeah.
It is funny. I didn't fully understand how unrealistic that scene in Home Alone 2 Lost in New York is when Kevin sees his mom and they meet at the tree and no one's there. It's all lit up, but no one's around. I'm they never would have found each other. He would have been taken.
I mean, maybe at 2:00 in the morning, but I think eventually they turn the tree off and then they turn it back on.
Hey, what's up?
Someone sent me this and I think you should show it on the stream.
Oh, Dennis does.
Oh my God! So thank you, Dennis.
It's my phone, so I'll just wait.
Oh, you'll just wait. So I'll take it. You're already here, so it's fine. He's in a robe. He's currently not wearing clothes, but people are saying hello. So this week on the podcast, we play a game called "What Did They Have to Rebrand That Halloween Costume to Avoid Copyright Dings?"
Yep.
And it's not big titty goth girlfriend. It's ample breasted gothic partner.
That's amazing.
It doesn't zoom in.
Here.
Big titty goth girlfriend.
Wait, really?
There we go.
I'm looking up a list. That's amazing. Big titty goth girlfriend.
It's not big titty goth girlfriend. It's ample breasted gothic partner. That's really funny. I'm going to like it from your account.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you, honey. You had a good bath? Good. You wipe away some of that sin? Oh, all right.
Okay. This is Good Housekeeping. This is a very strange list to have on Good Housekeeping. Maybe it's one of those pieces of content that's all across the Condé Nast brands.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. 15 offensive Halloween costumes that shouldn't exist.
Okay.
Number 1, a Holocaust victim.
What the actual hell? They still exist and they're traumatized.
Who is dressing up as a Holocaust victim? What the fuck? Okay, anything involving blackface.
Who is doing blackface?
Who is doing that? Like, are you the biggest idiot ever? A transphobic costume. And so what they show is an example that was sold at Walmart called Tranny Granny, which is
what the actual hell is happening?
Oh my God. I can't believe this was actually sold. They said that it would be... Okay, this one I guess is like whatever. They said it would be offensive to dress up as the COVID-19 pandemic. And then they show this mask, which I just think is kind of like impressive.
That's like, that's just more impressive. Yeah.
They said you shouldn't dress as a pandemic that killed over 1 million people.
I mean, unless it's the Spanish flu. I feel like enough time has passed.
Enough time has passed for this.
My sister's ex-husband dressed up as Kanye. He went full blackface. Okay, if you are not aware, and maybe people don't know, it's not right to paint your face a darker color to be a different race. It's a power dynamic thing. Like history, white people have been in charge. It's a whole thing. Don't do it. If you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Another
but he
one
apparently knew.
Is a body shaming and objectifying costume. So it's this picture of a guy riding this woman with titty tassels.
What is that even supposed to be?
Trendy
What? Some of these are
Halloween.
just dumb.
Cultural stereotypes. If your child loves paying homage to a beloved Disney character like Moana or Pocahontas, take care to dress with sensitivity.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
A terrorist. Don't dress as a
Don't
terrorist.
dress as okay.
It's just okay.
What's up,
As-
Chelsea?
A
What can I do for
zombie
you?
version of deceased celebrities.
That's so gross. Neil Patrick Harris gets dinged every once in a while when people bring up his Amy Winehouse dead cake that he had at a Halloween party.
Oh no,
It's
he actually did
gross.
that.
Yeah, he did it like right after she died. So this was a while ago.
So this is Zombie Bowie, I guess. Zombie
You
Bowie.
disagree about blackface, Chelsea? I'm confused. I was clapping back. Oh, clapping. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you were clapping. Okay. Sorry. I was so confused. Sorry, Chelsea. Yes. Thank you.
It's
sorry.
This list says,
Don't panic. That was my fault.
don't dress as an eating disorder. It's in poor taste to have like a name that says like anorexia. Like my name is anorexia.
Jesus.
Don't
Someone in
dress
my high
as-
school dressed up as a Mexican dishwasher by putting on a ratty t-shirt and mustache and speaking. My God.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't a Mexican. My God.
Don't dress as like an animal cruelty costume. You see this guy.
Jesus, what is going on in people's lives? Who hurt them?
This one, I don't know if I agree with this one. But maybe I'm being insensitive. Tell me. Is a mentally ill person.
Not great. Nope. Not great.
Okay.
There are people who are actually mentally ill who need to be in the, like, it's the perpetuation of if someone has a mental illness, they're evil and scary.
You're right. I
You
stand
know?
corrected on that. You're totally right.
Yeah, is because they didn't choose to be that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't dress as an unhoused person.
Jeez,
And this kid's got on blackface, I think.
that's a double ding.
I guess it's hard. I can't get a camera to focus. But don't dress as a national tragedy. Don't dress as the freaking Twin Towers.
Who?
And t-shirts that say Black Lives Matter. That's not a costume.
That's not a
okay?
costume. That's just
No.
like a really nice shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a shirt.
Anyway, hang on. I think that this calls for...
You know what you can dress as?
Yeah.
A ghost. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Get yourself
That's
a sheet,
easy.
cut some holes in it. You can dress. You know what's still fine? Dressing as a sexy chili. You know what? Be a sexy chili. Is he going to be Beetlejuice?
Oh, a sexy bell pepper.
Sexy bell pepper. Dress up as a beer bottle. That's fun. We're all going to have a good time.
A tube of toothpaste.
I've had someone dress as holy shit. There you go. Yeah.
My mom would find offense to that, but I don't really care.
That's true. Allison makes a good point. don't Google the Amy Winehouse cake if you're not prepared to see something really upsetting, because it kind of soured me on Neil Patrick Harris.
I'm kind of surprised about Neil Patrick Harris. Because,
yeah.
Like, I don't know. Okay.
Sexy Yoda. Yes, Megan. That everyone wins with Sexy Yoda.
Don't be an asshole on Halloween. Be an everyday object that isn't mean. Like a cupcake or a ghost or your mom because she's scary sometimes when she catches us drinking her Tito's vodka. Don't be an asshole on Halloween. Don't be an asshole on Halloween. It's really mean when you dress up as
a Holocaust victim.
As a Holocaust victim. Because you shouldn't be an asshole on Halloween. Shouldn't be an asshole on Halloween. It's really mean when you dress up as somebody with depression or an eating disorder, because fuck you.
Yes, Norma, you can dress up as a goth. Goth it up, because guess what? You're going to love how you feel.
You're gonna love how you feel as a goth. That's a great Halloween costume. Because even though Bethany Watson dresses it like every day, it's still a costume for the rest of us. Don't be an asshole on Halloween. Don't be an asshole on Halloween.
And this is your reminder, and we say it in this week's episode, but if you need a costume, put a green ribbon around your neck, and you're the girl with the green ribbon around your neck.
Yes. Or just, like, I don't know, put on a sleeping bag and say you're camping.
Or put on a t-shirt with 3 holes, your 3-hole punch Jim.
Oh. But what if your name's not Jim?
Well, then you're that. It's the
cat ears.
Cat ear. Sexy cat.
I'm a cat, duh. Mwah.
Fun episode is out this week, Thursday. We love you very much. Thank you for coming.
Bye. See everybody.